Hello folks, this is a short video on how we would measure our density of our plasticine. Okay, hopefully you've got a piece of plasticine that looks something like this. It's kind of awkwardly shaped. Okay, now the method we're going to use in this video is what we might call the direct method, and that means directly measuring the volume and mass of our plasticine. So the first step in this is actually a little bit of artwork, you could say. Okay, we're going to take our plasticine and we're going to magically turn it into what we would call a regular shape. Now I've gone for what I would call a cube shape. Okay, could be a cuboid. You could even do this using cylinders, but I'd recommend trying to make it as regular as possible. So you're going to have to spend a bit of time changing the shape. Now the reason we do that is because regular shapes are easy to measure. What you're going to need when your first piece of apparatus is your ruler. And all you're going to do is measure the dimensions. So I'm just measuring this just now. I can see that I have one dimension there, which is 1.5 centimeters. I'll just write that down. 1.5 cm. Okay, and I'm just going to check the other dimensions there. Okay, that looks like a 1.6 and another 1.5. So I've got three dimensions. Okay, those are my three dimensions. Now what you should know from your math lessons is that we take those three numbers, 1.5, 1.6 and 1.5, multiply them together, we will get the volume of our little piece of plasticine there. Okay, I'm not going to do the calculation just now. Okay, that's for something for you to do later. We obviously also need to get the mass. Okay, if I just tip down my screen just now, you can see I've got my scale. Okay, all right, now when we're using the scale, to make sure it's accurate, we'll make sure it's on a nice level platform, and we also make sure we press the 0 button just to make sure that it's not reading anything wrongly, and all we then have to do is just place the mass on the scale, and that's got a mass of 9.35 grams. Okay, so now I've got all of my information. I use the scales to find the mass, I use the ruler to measure the volume, and all I would do there is calculate that volume, divide the mass by the volume, and I'm going to get my density. Okay, I'd like you to make sure that you're writing down your own method and then have a go and get your own value for the density of plasticine. Good luck.